Hi my lovelies, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for watching. I really hope you're having a great week so far. So today's video, I'm so excited because it's something quite different for me, and I'm going to give you a guide of how to grow your Instagram account to 10,000 followers. So I literally hit 10k last week, and I wanted just to tell you all the tricks and tips that I've been doing and just to really hopefully get you started when reaching that 10k goal. So quick disclaimer before I start. I have never bought followers, I do not have any famous friends for big shout outs, and I do not endorse follow and those kind of sketchy methods. One thing I will say, being completely upfront, is that I was in an engagement group for about 2 months, but honestly for me it kind of hindered my enjoyment. It felt very forced, so I quickly came out of that and just carried on doing those kind of natural organic methods. So if you want to grow your account organically for 10k real followers, then keep watching. Right, I have my little list down here, so I've made my notes. Okay, so my first absolute tip, if you want to grow your account from 0 and reach the big 10k for the swipe up, my first golden rule is to find your passion. And I know that can sound a bit like, what the hell? But let's be honest, if you want to grow your account, you're going to have to put in the groundwork every single day. So you need to find something that you are so interested in, so passionate about, and something that you want to get up every single day, create content, engage with other people with similar interests, and something that you are literally going to not lose kind of interest in a couple of weeks. So it's your passion. It's something that you want to create and something you want to share with the world, okay? If you're doing it for those kind of reasons where you just want to get Insta famous or quick money, then it's really, honestly, I think that's just going to be really difficult and it's not very sustainable. So this is your passion. Okay, so for me, my passion was fashion. Once you have that, then I need you to do something really, really important. Ask yourself why 3 times and you'll soon understand. Okay, so Steph, passion is your fashion. Wrong way around. Okay, so Steph, fashion is your passion. Why? So I really enjoy it as a form of expression. Why? Because you get to style and mix and match different pieces and really show your identity. So why do you want to mix and match? Because I'm really passionate about having a capsule-based wardrobe and encouraging minimalism and rewearable outfits. Boom. That is my niche. Minimalist capsule wardrobe fashion. So that is what I really used, not even straight away. Honestly, I learned this going through myself, trying to filter out what is my niche, and that's how I got there. I'd say about 6 months on, that's when I found my niche. So that is my absolute golden rule. Find your passion, ask the 3 whys, and then you will find your niche. Okay, so my next tip for you guys is to post regularly. I am talking regularly, so I have posted every single day. So to be clear, I started my account last June, so it took me 9 months to grow to 10,000 followers organically. Now, it can vary from person to person, obviously, but that is kind of my advice, is every day. However, if you have a YouTube account that you're posting regularly, or a Twitter or another channel that's really gonna boost your Instagram because you're constantly referring to that, 3 times a week could be okay. But if it's solely Instagram you're focusing on, which I was to start with, I personally would post at least once every day to really build up your frequency in the algorithm. So Instagram is going to say, that person posts regularly, I'm going to push them up more, I'm going to promote them, I'm going to share them with those similar like-minded accounts because they are a serious regular contender. Next tip is, I know you've probably heard it a lot, but I have to tell you, it is quality. So I'm not talking about buying thousands of pounds worth of kit. You guys can see that in iPhone camera photos do really, really well. But what I would say is make sure it's at least clear. So to do that, you need light. Forget about what type of camera you're using. It's all about the light to get you good quality. So just a really thing that's popped into my head as well. So I shoot with a friend, a photographer. I shoot on my Canon, I think it's M50, but I'll link to it below. but I also do iPhone photos, which you can get really good quality, and you would not believe it. I will show you guys like a screenshot on the screen. So some of my top photos from this year have actually been iPhone photos too. So like I said, it literally means good light, good quality to make your feed look professional, but don't worry too much about, like I said, excessive equipment. The next tip is one that people dread a little bit because this is what takes the groundwork. It's engage. Honestly, this is what takes up my time, and this is where I need to be strict with myself because, you know, I have a full-time job, I do the master's degree, I'm getting married, I have a relationship, I have all these things I need to keep going, and if I'm sat on my phone all day, every day, then it's just not gonna work for me. Like, it's not my life, but you do need to engage. So my best tip that I can possibly give is to reply to your comments as much as you can. Like, I sometimes have around, let's say an average about 50 to 60, and I do make it a real effort to reply to each of those comments. And then obviously engage with other accounts too. Even if you dedicate 20 minutes a day, maybe on your commute or when you get home, just dedicate that to going through your feed, replying to other people's photos that have kindly commented on yours, or make sure you go to the hashtag function, make sure you follow those relevant hashtags and just go through a few of those photos a couple of times a day and post really thoughtful comments. This is what, honestly, which I think kind of is a divide for people as well. Those people that just kind of post things like nice pic, love this. You're not really going to get that engagement. So if it's like a cookery account, really enjoyed that recipe, have you tried such and such? If it's a workout video, that's great, I just tried it myself, really felt that burn. I don't know, I'm not an expert on fitness, as you guys can tell, but try to post genuine, thoughtful comments, because then you'll find them more likely to reply, and that's going to give you more of a boost in the algorithm because it can see a genuine conversation, genuine connection, as opposed to spending double that amount of time posting random effortless captions that people are not going to reply to. So that is my tip. Engage, but maximize that with really thoughtful comments to boost yourself in the algorithm. My final tip, which is probably one of the most important, is no funny business. If you want to grow genuinely and organically, you have to put the groundwork in. So do not buy likes, do not buy followers, do not use bots. Be very, very specific and very careful, and make sure that what you are doing is completely in line with the Instagram guidelines, because if not, you will get shadow banned or blocked. And when it comes to engagement groups, as I said at the start, I had been in one for around 2 months. Touch wood, it hasn't affected my growth because I came out of it, but honestly, I cannot guarantee that, and I cannot guarantee that for you. So personally, I would not use them. Learn from my mistakes, learn from my experience. It didn't boost my account any more than I was honestly doing, like before and after the account. So don't worry about that. You can honestly genuinely build on your own. And also, I have found that coming out of the group, my account has started to flourish even more than some of those still in the Instagram engagement group who have been in it for years and years. So just be so careful about that. No funny business, no follow and follow. Genuine community guideline practice is gonna really boost you, up the engagement scores, up the algorithm, and get you more and more followers. And before I go, I have just realized I've had my computer glasses on my head this whole time. So a final tip for you guys is make sure when you're on your laptop or having a lot of screen time that you get some screen protection glasses just to keep your eyes nice and safe. But anyway, that's all from me. Have an amazing rest of the week, and I'll see you guys very, very soon. Mwah.